All right, coaches. Mike Kuchar, xnolabs.com. I'm going to talk you through Coach Matt Gardner, the quarterback coach at Sacred Heart University in Connecticut, his Scat concept. With the Scat concept, as you see, I have 20 personnel right here, okay, as we go through it. To the front side of the play, both number one receivers are going to work what he calls a search route, okay? What he calls a search route, and of course, it's common terminology in spread football. He's going to work for a depth of 5 to 7 yards, looking to sit inside a hole in zone coverage. Okay, it's any press man coverage. It's going to convert into a slant, but really what he's trying to do is just find an opening in the zone. Number two, weak side number two is going to run a flare route. In this concept, the back is going to run the flare out over here to this side because that's the weak side away from the concept side. The strong side number two is going to run the search, so it's going to be a double search concept to the strong side of the concept side. Any strong number three is going to run the flare. Quarterback's reading this situation. If it's one high safety, he's going to read the boundary weak side linebacker. If that weak side linebacker expands with the flare, he's going to hit the search. If he starts to get depth with the search, he's going to hit the flare. Against two high safeties, coach talks about reading the field or concept side and really looking at the same route. Okay, checking out the strong outside linebacker, or could even be the Mike linebacker, all right, based on what the defense is doing. And I'll get this out of your way so you can take a look at how this kind of develops. Here's a good example of two search routes, but since it's single high, okay, he's going to sit in this window here. All right, so the ball's wide open right there for the search. And coaches, I should mention that you could get the entire cut-ups on our concept on our game film library at www.xandolabs.com without all this scribble and a telestrator on it. I'm just showing you some of these routes. Okay, when the coaches put together their narrations at a coaching point. So there's a flat defender right now. He's going to sit in that gap. He's going to sit in that alley. Okay, quarterback's going to get it right to the search. Can't see much in the what end zone shot there. Okay, search is coming to the field right now. Again, single high, so the quarterback knows in single high he's working the search to the flare. There's a search, okay, right over here. As you see, he starts to expand to take the back out to the flat. Quarterback's going to find a pocket to throw it right there. Now, he has to be aware of that Mike linebacker. That's a pretty good coaching point. Coach talked about working inside a little quicker. Four down fronts, identifying the Mike. He can't be in a position to play that route to the weak side. Okay, so he's got to sit. Mike linebacker is working to him. He's got to kind of sit in that hole right there, show his numbers to the quarterback, and get the football. Pretty good conversion. Good shot of it here. Okay, so now as the quarterback's reading, once this defender starts to buzz right now, he's got to find an opening, sit in the opening, 5 to 7 yards, got to protect himself from that Mike. Right now, there's the whole shot. Good completion. Okay, so now what you're going to see up top, we got press coverage up here by number one. So the receiver up top, he's not going to run the search route. Okay, he's going to run a slant because of that. Pretty good ball. Again, quarterback's working weak side. He's got single high safety. This is out of trips. Okay, and again, that's still the number three man. So protection, release, go. Search, search. Quarterback bangs a slant in the window. As you see, this player right now is expanding to the flat, which is exactly what he wants him to do. And that's where you get the whole shot. This film's a little shaky. Okay, it's 2x2 with a wing to the bottom of the screen. Okay, there's the flare, there's the search, there's the Mike backer. Okay, has to know where that Mike linebacker is. He's able to sit down right here, show his numbers to the quarterback. Sometimes teams like to kind of shimmy out of there or ooze out of there just to give that quarterback a better angle on a throw. Hopefully we see a better clip of it here. Yep, so there it is. So once he's working inside to the next inside defender, he could start to float back out if he needs to, which he does here. Pretty good catch and throw. Same formation. Now the quarterback's just going to take the back to the flat. There's number 2, single high safety. Back's right there. He's able to get it right to him because of that flat player expands. Back's just got to make a guy miss. Sacred Heart had a tremendous back this year, able to do those things. Once that outside linebacker drops for depth, okay, you're going to have that player right there. You know, he's closing in at 5 or 6 yards. Those players at tailback are pretty good athletes. It's a pretty good advantage offensively. All right, coaches, that is Sacred Heart University's Scat concept. We're going to come back in the next clip and talk about some combination coverage beaters. Thanks for logging in.